It is Decoy Production here. I'm playing the new update. It's so much fun. I made a Kasu Druid deck. Um, I think it's pretty good. It's kind of net deck, but not really. Like I changed a bunch of stuff, and I crafted I think 5 legendaries after all the nerfs came out, and I was able to dust a lot of the cards that got nerfed. I'm sorry if my voice sounds different. I got uh, like kind of braces put in. That's why I didn't upload yesterday. They weren't really put in. It's a long story. Either way, um, I think this is pretty good. The main highlights of the deck, obviously, Cthulhu is really fun here. We have Twilight Elder, so this is 3/4, so Spider Tank stats, which are really good. And then every turn it gives Cthulhu +1/+1. So every turn, pretty much, if this just stays alive for a long time, then it can boost Cthulhu up a lot. So, but it's not super reliable because it could get killed the first turn it's played. So that's why I only have one of them in here. Cthulhu's chosen. This is really good stats. The stats are already like a Scarlet Crusader tier, but it also gives it +2/+2, which is really good. I crafted Fandral Staghelm, which is the choose one cards have both effects combined, which is really good with this because you have Wrath, you got Living Roots, you got Mire Keeper, which is the next one. Choose one 2/2 slime or gain an empty mana crystal. So this is really good for ramping or just getting 5/5 amount of stats out there. Also, Fandral with Nourish is amazing because you get 2 extra mana crystals and draw 3 cards for 5 mana. So that's super good. The Azure Drakes for the spell damage mainly, and card draw, since card draw is a big thing now since the Ancient of Lores got totally nerfed. So Nourish is probably going to see a lot more play now, I'm suspecting, especially with Fandral. Um, Big Game Hunter is still kind of a necessity, especially with the implement of Cthulhu. So I decided to keep one, but I disenchanted the other because I wanted enough mana to craft a bunch of stuff because obviously the legendary is a lot. And alright, we have Dark Arakoa, which this is so good. This is a really, really, really good card for Druid, like Cthulhu decks. Because the stats already, 6 mana, 5/7 taunt is already amazing, but 3/3 for Cthulhu. So, 2 of those, definitely a necessity in any Druid Cthulhu deck. Uh, one Ancient of War because you want a little bit more taunt to back up all of these other cards that you have. I might substitute that with something else, but I think so far it's worked pretty well, and also it works really well with Fandral because you can get a 10/10 with taunt for 7 mana. Doomcaller, I think you can put this in pretty much. You only want one, pretty much, but you put two in basically any Cthulhu deck because +2/+2, and if it dies, then you pretty much only want to play this after it dies. I mean, unless like you have like a big advantage or something like that. Ragnaros because as one of the few good legendaries that are left over from the whole standard thing, and then Cthulhu. So there's the overview of the deck. Obviously, Sylvanas and Emperor Thorsan are both really good in this format. I need to name this real quick. Cthulhu, Druid. We have that going on. We have all of my deck lists also. I have a Beast mid-range one, which I'm going to be doing a video on probably. I can't click on it. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a bug, but I cannot click on the decks. That's been happening. We have all the ones I was using before in Wild or the normal game mode before the update came out. Mid-range, Patron, Marino, Lock, Control Priest, Aggro, Dragon Priest, Murloc, Paladin, Control, Freeze Mage, Secret Paladin, this Beast Druid I made, Mid-range, Oil Rogue, and Mill Rogue. And the 5 legendaries I made were Alakir, Edvin Van Cleef, what else? Fandral. I made some more. I'm trying to remember exactly what they were. I'm sure they're back here. Nazoth, I made Nazoth because I feel like that's definitely going to be part of the meta. I might have only made 4. I don't necessarily. Oh yeah. That's what I made. Where is it? Princess Who Run. because that is used in the Hunter deck, and I think Hunter is gonna have a big comeback in the meta now. But we're definitely gonna play some Kassoon Druid games. We're gonna play one or two, so all these can't be used. Need to figure out why that's not there. I used to not use Druid very much. Normally I use Paladin or Warlock or Warrior. Those were the main ones that I normally used. I used almost no Rogue because I didn't have Preparation or Edwin, so I just didn't use those decks. And then I made both of the preparations and Edwin from the dust that I got. Alright, here we go. I'm just, I'm gonna get rid of one Innervate and keep the other two, because Innervate I can ramp into other stuff. Wild Growth, obviously. Here we go, this is good. I like this. Druid of the Claw, I would have rather had something else, but there's one select card that I might put in that I have not put in yet, which I think is a 2-mana 2/3 that gives Kassoon 2/2. I might do that and replace that with something. We're gonna put down 1/1s, especially against Totem Man. That would be good, because you know the totems need to be shut down. Oh boy, that's great. That's just fantastic, isn't it? We can actually just, nice Cthulhu. I think we could legitimately just pull off this play where we would get the Druid of the Claw up, but I don't actually think that's worth it. We're just gonna do this and completely ignore the 3/4 that is blatantly staring us in the face with this golden shininess. So, like, we don't need to deal with that. You know, maybe I made a misplay there. Maybe you noticed that I could have used Wild Growth. I don't e- Just ignore that. Just ignore the fact that I did that. Here we go. Kassoon's chosen. Oh man, that was so embarrassing. That was a blatant misplay. Oh man, I could have ramped up much easier with that. Whatever. I was so stoked about this whole expansion. Like, I've been playing for 3 hours straight. As you can see, I get home from school at like 4:15. Then I walk my dog, get back at 4:30, and then play for 3 hours straight. 3 and 15 minutes, pretty much. I have been off, and I probably could have made a video a lot longer ago, but whatever. Next turn can consist of me wild growthing using hero power. And give you a minute. Oh man, I have not seen that card just yet. That's pretty good actually, because this is a totem as well. Wow, that's a really good shaman card. I feel like shamans and hunters got really good cards, and druids. Shamans, hunters, and druids got great cards, which I think is appropriate because the druids got nerfed, and shaman and hunters were kind of not really in the meta. I mean, you did have aggro shaman pop up every now and then, but not really too often here. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do right now. Is Mire Keeper, right? We're gonna Mire Keeper. Which one do I do? So I can get the 2/2 slime, or I think I'm gonna get the 2/2 slime. And then he can use this to pop the shield. So we might actually want to bring that to a 6. No, we're just gonna hit him in the face. I was considering hitting his 6/6 to turn into a 6/2, but I really don't think that's worth it. So this is like a totem shaman deck, probably. Yeah, this is definitely a totem shaman deck, because no other kind of deck would run this. What is he doing? Why isn't he popping the shield? I don't know. I'm not going to question it. There's another Kassoon's chosen right there. What is our Kassoon at? 8/8. Alright. We're going to taunt this. Did I not click taunt, or am I just stupid? I think I'm just stupid. I think that's what happened. Okay, so we're gonna just do this. We're gonna ignore everything. We're gonna do that. This definitely works for me. So I think I'm gonna make maybe another video. Oh no. Unless I can get the little glitch fixed where I have not been able to click on. Wait a minute. Can I do something with this? Maybe. No, not right now. where I can't click on the beast mid-range thing, then I won't do that. Alright, Kassoon's chosen. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna melee this and kill that. And then next turn we're gonna play Ancient of War. No. No, we're not. We're gonna play Fandral. And I'm really low on health right now. He could probably kill me this turn if he has like Crackle or Lightning Bolt or yeah, something like that. I mean, I'm probably dead. Thunderbluff Valley. He definitely got the upper hand when he played the thing. When he played the thing, you know, the thing. The Primal Fusion, that's what I was trying to think of. That's when he got the big upper hand. We definitely have to use this though. We don't really have another option or else we lose. So what I'm gonna do is kill this? Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm getting calls from somebody that I don't know. And I'm not gonna answer that. Maybe because I'm recording a video, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I could live stream this. If any of you watching want to see me live stream this, then I will. Well, we lost our first game here. We're gonna just use the spectacular emote because that was spectacular. And I might actually want to make a deck like that because that looked like a really fun deck. Oh, we got Golden Claw. Oh boy. Claw. That's a card that everybody uses. Next we get Innervate. Hey. Alright, we're gonna play one more. Actually, no, hold on. I might want to do some changes. I want to make some minor changes. Because there's definitely some stuff that I can do here that would help. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, Kassoon Druid. There's some stuff here that could definitely be changed. Like, BGH is literally only to counter Kassoon, so I think I'm going to keep that in most likely. But I'm considering getting rid of maybe a Wild Growth, honestly. Is because this is pretty rampy already with the Nourish and the Innervates. I feel like, and then also we have two Mire Keepers, so I feel like we don't need two Wild Growths. I can get rid of one of those. And then, I think I'm actually going to keep Ancient of War, I think. Only because of Fandral, though. Like, if we didn't have Fandral in this deck, then I definitely wouldn't be doing that. I could put in a Savage Roar. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Oh, wait a minute. Fandral and Cenarius. Why didn't I think of that? That could definitely work. Because, wait, Cenarius is standard, right? That's not anything else that I can use. Yeah, these are all standard cards. Alright, cool. We're going to try that. We're going to try a little bit of a modified version here. Because I think that would be good. And then, can we still not click on this? Yeah, that's weird. If any of you know a fix to that, maybe I should just restart my game later. I'm not going to do that as of right now. Alright, so we have all that fixed. I think we can do pretty good with this. I definitely won quite a bit of games with the Beast Midrange. That's a really fun deck to use. Because the 8 mana where you summon all of the animal companions is just so good. Especially when you already have a board, it's amazing. That is like one of those cards that Hunter definitely needed to create an atmosphere to where it's not just like Cancer type decks where you just rush them, hit them in the face, which is pretty much what Hunter was before this. And now you have so many more options with the legendary and then the epics that they're adding with this. It's just really good. I really enjoy it. I think that Hunter is going in a really good direction, and so is Druid because Druid got rid of the whole really crappy the whole really crappy combo Druid scumbag thing. Because that was pretty unpleasant. People did not like playing against those type of decks at all. Here we go. Twilight Holder, Red Rush. Yeah, I don't really need to play anything. I might be able to coin out Twilight Elder, but what? What? This is probably I forget what the card is. I have it. I crafted it. The 5, 7, 10 mana that gives you all of the that gives you all your Death Rattle minions back to life. I'm not sure if it's all of them or just one. I'm not sure how that works. I've made a deck around that yet, but I'm definitely going to at some point. Alright, Twilight Elder is really good here because, especially against Feral Spirit, where he can't really do much to get rid of this since he only has 2 mana. And he might have to even use both of his Spirit Wolves if he wants to actually trade into that, because he might not want my Cthulhu to get any more stuff on it. Abusive Sergeant, so I'm really interested as to what kind of deck this is. This might be, that's definitely a swipe play. This might be a Reno deck, because I've only seen one of each, and running Huge Toad and Abusive Sergeant is a bit weird. Either that or he just kind of put a deck together. Okay, so that's not it, because there's 2 Huge Toads, and I feel like that's not a card that he would need 2 of if he's playing Reno. I think Reno Cthulhu might be fun. I'd need more cards for that, though. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Wrath this, get rid of that, and then play this. So our Cthulhu, I believe, is at 9/9? Yeah, 9/9. The highest I've seen somebody get their Cthulhu so far is 17/17. And they played it against me. It was pretty awful. The highest I've gotten mine is 14/14. Because it's the only Cthulhu deck I have so far. Obviously, I only have a limited amount of dust, and I had to use quite a bit of it to make the epics, the 2 Call of the Wild epics for Hunter. Then I had to make the legendary Fandral, and then I had to make the Huron for Hunter, and then I had to make all this other stuff. So I'm really limited on dust, and I haven't opened or I haven't bought any packs yet. I might do that at some point. I should not have ended my turn, but it's fine because I didn't actually expect anything to happen there. Dark Arakoa is going to be really good next turn, probably. Lightning Bolt. Jeez, dude. This guy is using a Lightning Bolt to really screw up my stuff. Oh, that hurts. But this is where Dark Arakoa is really good, actually. He could just keep on... No, this has taunt, right? Here we go. 2 Dark Arakoas. This is such a good card. I really think this is such a good card. Because it gives 3/3 with really good stat line. It's just... I think it's the best card that Druid got. Even better than Vandral. Because it's such a game turner, honestly. I mean, I'm hoping to draw the card at some point. Mookless Champion. I don't know what kind of deck this is, but it's screwing me up, man. It's screwing me up. Some way. I might need to play Doomcaller just because of the stats, but I don't know what he's going to trade into the thing. Oh, that's good that he's using the Feral Spirit Wolf thing. Sometimes I can't get my words out right. So do I want to play Doomcaller just for the stats, or... Because with this, he could just use those 2, and then it's over. But I think that's honestly just the best option right now. Because I'm not in the greatest situation. I really need to draw the Cthulhu. This whole thing has very Lovecraftian type of vibe going on. So this deck is very interesting, but it's working. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's working. I'm just getting destroyed. Whenever I don't record, I do really good, and then I start recording, and I just get destroyed. Like, I promise you that I was winning earlier with this deck. I really was, and I don't know what happened. I mean, this deck is just weird. And that's the only word I can use to describe it. Alright, yeah, we lost. We lost here. So, I think I'm going to play one more game with this deck and hopefully not lose 3 times in a row. But it's still showcasing the deck. Don't get me wrong, it's a good deck. I'm just making misplays and not fully concentrating. Because I'm so excited about this, and also the pain in my mouth is very extraordinary. I need a milkshake, dude. That's what I need. I need a milkshake. One of you guys need to bring me a milkshake, like right now, legit. That would be ideal. So, I can still make a, I think I'm just gonna get rid of the beast mid-range deck that I have and then recreate it. That way you guys can actually see what it is. I think I'm going to keep both Innervates just because this deck doesn't have a massive amount of early game cards. And then I drew one. This can be a very, very good turn 1 play. Because it's a little bit tough to remove and it has really good stats. And what I've noticed is a lot of the Cthulhu cards have great stats. Like, most of them. In fact, all of them have good stats. 2 mana, 2/3, 3/3, 4. You know, the 5/7 with taunts, the 7/9, like, most of the Cthulhu minions have good stats, so it allows Cthulhu decks to actually be good. So, coining out a Totem Golem. Interesting play. I think we're just gonna ignore it, because our minion is more valuable than his, and he has only 1 mana to spend, so he's gonna do a lot to try to kill this. He might even lightning bolt it and use the Totem Golem. Oh man, I literally called it. That's good. He's using 6 damage to kill a 3/4, which is always a good thing. Do we want to innervate a Druid of the Cloud? That is the question. No, we don't. We don't want to do that because next turn we can innervate out a Dark Arakoa, and then, you know, we have a turn 4, 5, 7 taunt. And I think our dude is at 8/8 right now, so that's cool. We're definitely getting stuff done right now. We definitely have our Cthulhu going up already. We're going to get him 11/11 next turn, because I'm almost certainly going to... Wait a minute. I thought he was going to play something, but he didn't, so I can just use Fandrawl, and then next turn use Druid of the Claw, and then get the 4 mana 4/6 with charge. Yeah, that's definitely a better play than what I was originally thinking of doing. Because I can actually use this for something. And if this survives for a long time, that would be great. He's hexing it. Well, that gets rid of the possibility of him using hex on the bigger minions in my deck. There's Cthulhu. Alright, so we can just play this regularly then. You know, I mean, that's not necessarily a good thing, but that does strive the hex away from bigger targets like Cthulhu or Cenarius or Dark. Pretty much anything other than, like, what he actually used it on. This is also a card that I feel like is going to be dominating the meta, which I'm sure a lot of people have been saying, because it looks really good. So, I don't even want to play Arakoa, do I? I don't. Here's what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Is get rid of that and not play Arakoa. Just want to do this. Yeah, that was the right play because he can just kill that. Or he can just kill the Arakoa. But then if he did that, I could have Living Roots it. See? I'm making misplays. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Maybe when I record, I, like, do worse. So, both of the hexes are gone right now. Which, I think I'm actually kind of happy about, to be honest with you. So we have our guy 11/11. This might have gone a lot better than I thought it was, because he wasn't willing to put the 7/7 into the 4/6 for some reason. So he just made my misplay actually the right play. So, you know what? You can't get mad at me now, because I'm actually making the right plays. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this yet, but I turned down the game volume 100%. Like, all the way down, because it's really loud. Like, here's a glimpse. See, to me, it's not loud at all. But to you, that's a whole nother story. Here's what you gotta do. Here's what you gotta do, guys. This is the play. I don't even need to think about this play. This is just the play that you do, no matter what you do, and... it's just the play. Didn't think about that at all, but I think that was still the right thing to do. What is he gonna play this big now? What are you gonna play? I don't know why he was fire elementaling me in the face. Just to get a big thing out. And then next turn, I can innervate Cthulhu on an empty board. Not an empty board. Oh, that's a pretty good card. I actually think that is a good card. So that's a better Recombobulator. Ooh, that's not good for him at all. This is definitely a Cthulhu play. We're going to innervate into Cthulhu. Yeah, that's right. Just kill everything. Kill everything. Please just. What? Why do you gotta do that? Why do you gotta do that to me? You gotta leave it up at a 4-1? Are you joking? Are you joking me? Well, we have Doomcaller. So if this thing dies, we have Doomcaller. And he's out of hexes, which is great. But he is going to kill it this turn, presumably. Yep. Right? You're gonna lightning bolt it? Evolve. He's not gonna kill it? Is he stupid? I think he's stupid. Guys, what? What? Okay, alright, that's fine. That's totally fine with me. That's an A1 play by you. Thanks, well played. I gotta thank him. Hold on, let me thank him. He's about to squelch me. My thanks to you. What a good player. He. I don't understand where the logic came from. I think that was like one of the biggest misplays of 2016. Definitely. Maybe he just forgot to. Yep, we win. Wow. Yep, that's all I have to say. What an amazing game. Oh my god, that was great. I feel like that makes up for the other losses that I had. Definitely. How close are we to getting that pack? We have one more game, so next time when I'm doing when I'm playing, I guess. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play one more time and see if I can win. And if I win, then we can open the 5 packs on the video, which will be cool. And if I lose, then I'll just at the beginning of my next video, then I will showcase me opening the packs. And the next video will not be the Beast mid-range deck. It will be the Paladin Arena Part 2. I have not recorded that yet, actually. If you haven't seen Part 1, go watch it. It is the best arena deck I've ever drafted in my life, ever. Like, regardless of class, just it's really, really good. In my opinion, at least. I got 3 legendaries in it. Go check that out. And I'll record Part 2 to that maybe after this. This is one of my longer videos. I think I really enjoy doing the long videos. They're pretty fun. The smaller, shorter videos are also fun, but I feel like, Hearthstone is meant to be played, like, longer, I guess. In longer bursts of time. Kassoon's Chosen. Alright, yeah. This is a not good hand. Kassoon's Chosen and Wild Growth are good, but these two are just not cards you want to be drawing early. That's for sure. Did we Greetings this guy already? I don't know. We're gonna do it again. And then Wild Growth. Next turn we can play Kassoon's Chosen. There's not very much a Warlock can do to contest that. Is he just gonna tap? Wow, what a play. What a Warlock. What a game. Here we go. We got that 8/8 already. And a pretty good minion up on board. So with Nourish is basically like the replacement. But I might just save this for Fandral because playing this with Fandral is so good. Yep, we can just keep on going at this point. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on going, keep on pushing him. Imagine he draws and then taps and then overdraws. Like he just doesn't realize how many cards he has and he overdraws. Or he plays a mountain giant. That's chill, honestly, because I have Sylvanas. And also, if he kills this, I can just kill it with the Divine Shield, dude. And I understand what he is trying to do, which is just get his health low, then play Moltons, even though Moltons don't have very much of an effect anymore because they got nerfed, and you can only play them for 0 mana, I think, when you're at 5 health now instead of 10. So this whole, Warlock, Handlock thing is kind of a little bit less good. But I feel like that wasn't the main problem with Handlock. It's just the fact that there's so many cards that revolve around you having a lot of cards in your hand. So we can't win, right? We can't win. We're just going to take that, in case you don't mind. We're just going to take that 410 and use that as our own. And then we're going to... Oh, yep, he conceded. So we can open the back. And that was really short. Because Handlock is great. That's why. He just didn't care. He just really did not think that through. Alright, so we got the 5 packs. We're going to open these. in the video, and we got a good half-hour video going on here. I really enjoy making these, and I know I said that I might make other kinds of videos, and I just really enjoy making Hearthstone videos. I really enjoy making them. Uh, it's just I might not be the best at it necessarily, but all right. Can I just click on this? Thank you. All right, first pack. First pack. Here we go. I've opened like 8 of these already, and I haven't gotten anything too great. I've gotten epics and rares and whatnot. So Shatter those. That's interesting. Also, Corrupted Seer is interesting, but that is too big of a mana cost for what it does. I feel like a 5 or a 4 mana cost would be much better, but 6 mana for something that's like that. Hey, we got an epic and a rare. I opened a pack that was 3 rares and 2 epics, I think, earlier today. So what is this gonna be here? Twilight Summoner. What? Well, that actually might work with the. Alright, we might try to experiment with that with the deck that I'm gonna do with the guy who gives you all of the Death Rattle people things. Alright, so more stuff that isn't good. Shadow Word Horde, destroy all minions with 2 or less attack. That's interesting. This like a hellfire in a way for priests. I haven't like looked at necessarily every card, just like the ones that interest me. I've really looked at. Hey, we have another epic here. Here we go. Giant Sandworm. Whenever this attacks and kills a minion, it may attack again. Jesus. That looks fun. Need to use this with Tundra Rhino. That could be a fun type deck. I like Noxious. I watch a lot of Noxious, and I like the type of decks that he makes. So nothing special seems in here. Servant of Yogg-Saron is also really good. Well, that is the end of this video. Just in case you wanted to see the deck list one more time, here it is. So if you want to make your own net decked version of my deck that I also kind of net deck,